Don't get bumpy, y'all.
Well, I am Gabrielle's father. And I don't really have anything to add to Gabrielle's speeches, except I'm going to show you that videotape in about 3 months. The one that we just made. So we can be like, oh, we followed that. Oh, no, we didn't do that. Oh, no. Seriously. So, I've been trying to figure out how my emotions are going to be. Like during this whole thing, everybody's heard me say like audio segment. That is for real. Like some serious release. Like everybody like, oh, stop saying that, you don't want to say that. No, I want to experience it. I do. I want to be sad, and then I want to be really happy. You know how it is, like when you don't absolutely have to go do nothing, like, like when they hear, it's a chance you have to do something. Yes. So that's for real. I'm looking for those emotions. But seriously, I've been trying to figure out my emotions, and I have them because, I tell people all the time, I don't like kids. I love my daughter. I don't like kids, but kids love me. But just like everybody that has done for me, I do my part because there was always somebody who kept up with me that didn't want to. I got cousins, I got an uncle. Somebody always looked after me because that's what we do. Like, even though you don't like kids, gotta do it. But it's not that I don't like kids. It's just I was an only child, so it just took some managing. And Gabby was an only child for a while. The Lord decided to make her unholy. So I'm sorry, you out the clothes. But speaking of that, I think that's one of the more interesting parts about my daughter over the last 3 or 4 years that I've noticed. Because she make me shake my head sometimes. And I'm sure I make, my parents shake her head. Their heads. But she make me shake my head sometimes because I don't know, you always be thinking like, when is she gonna get it? She gonna get it? She gonna get it? And then I watch her with her sisters. She doesn't know I'm watching, but she does some things that are just amaze me. She gives them love and support. Things I simply did not see her doing, to be honest with you. It amazes me. I sit in the cut and watch the honest protection and support and the talking to and the patience. And when I think about that, it makes it a little easier for me to not shake my head so much, and to realize that, the children kind of lead you sometimes and they show you things, and she's gonna be okay. She's gonna get it, So I shake my head less these days. But my emotions are, I'm not really, sad or, whatever. I'm excited for her because I honestly did not think that this college thing was going to come about the way it did. Academically, I thought she was more like me. You know, it was just kind of like, we're gonna fulfill the requirements. And,
That's right,
you know, right, we're gonna show up. It's gonna be great. So I never thought, you know, when school started, you know, giving acceptance letters, I mean, I was like, oh my God, you got like 9. And she's like, Dad, it's like 5. But 1, 2, you know, I really, because I just, you know, I'm not saying that she's not intelligent. She is very intelligent. You know, some of us just don't have a passion, you know, but I started to think about it though, really, her journey over the last 2 years and her, the work that she put in. I mean, she went to school from 8 to 5, you know. She played an instrument. She learned how to read and play music. And she traveled over 2 hours each way. You know, I was like, dang, I guess she can do what she want to do on any level. So when I thought about it, I was just like, I'm not that, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised that she is now about to embark on this this new journey, you know. And we've talked, what? 2 minutes.
I got some commercial music.
I am not surprised. I am not surprised that she's about to embark on this journey. We talk all the time. She knows one of my favorite words is, you know, what's one of my favorite words? Yeah.
The cuss words?
What's some of my favorite words? I don't know. You know, like consequences and stuff like that. Okay. Oh Lord. But anyway, she knows I tell her all the time, you know, the things that we do, the conversations that we have, the struggles, the complexity of our situations, our families, everything. It's all in love. Every time we come together, every time I see these faces that I take for granted, every time, I love it, you know. I come in, I act a fool, I can be serious, I can joke, you know, but this is what I love. I love to see these people all the time, every time. Every time we get together, I take for granted. I told people, I don't even know what it means not to be loved. I'm bragging, you know, and I love everybody in this room, you know, because I give my love unconditionally, and I just take for granted, you know, because it's just always there. And I see it every time they talk about Gabrielle, and it makes me proud when I always hear, that's my Gabby girl, that's my Gabby girl, because I think it's a reflection on her and her mother, and that makes me most proud, you know, when I can hear about my child. So I love you all, and I appreciate every time showing up, you know. Okay, so I've been told that we gotta go, but I just want to tell you all I love you and thank you as always. Let's continue this journey. Mark is out.
All right, big fella, no tears. I got glasses for you.
Hi everybody. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for coming out here today. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for loving me, and Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Just thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.